All right, this is part 2 of the Curtis F3 knife. I got it back a couple days ago. I'm not going to be able to do a full review on it like I had planned, but I at least wanted to show you what it looked like when I got it back. So let's check it out. I asked him to anodize this blue color, and it came out pretty good. My light's kind of weird right now. Hopefully you can see that. It's pretty cool. It kind of changes in the light. Now, I asked him to do a double blue anodize on it. And it didn't come out quite like the picture was of the one I sent him. That was the double blue. This is more like a dirty blue, it seems like, but I don't know if you can tell, kind of like under the clip right there, it's a little bit different shade of blue. It's kind of hard to show for some reason in my light right now. But that's more of the color that I had imagined it to be. And I asked him about it, and he said if I clean it with Windex, it'll brighten up. Which I did a little bit, and it did get a little bit more blue. But when I touched it, it kind of went back to how it was. But anyway, I like the way this blue looks too. And this is the Wharncliffe blade that he ended up just switching the blade for me on the same knife. It looks really nice. But I'm actually not going to be keeping this knife. Sending it off today actually to a guy named Jay, who I traded another knife for. I'm trading him a small Inkosi and some cash. But I really just wanted to get this knife just to try it out. It's a little too, probably, it ain't too like extremely heavy, but just a little too heavy for me personally, just to carry every day. And but that's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just preference. I bet if you did some milling, it would lighten it up. But I don't want to go over everything I did in the first video. There's lots of good things about this knife. Flipping action is amazing, for sure. With the big flipper tab, it's really easy to flip. And I do like this blade shape way better. It's got a little swedge at the tip there, kind of like a Insingo blade from Chris Reeve. The Inkosi has more of a sharp edge right here than this does, and it's not, the tip isn't completely facing down, so you can get some piercing action with this. Really nice stone wash on the blade. It's got a lock bar insert. Lockup is really good. Really comfortable forward finger choil. I don't know, the second time since I've had this back, that point doesn't bother me as much as it did the first time. I don't know. It ain't terrible. But yeah, this is all around good knife. So I just wanted to show you what it looked like, and I was gonna let you know a little bit about how long it took. I think you're probably gonna be looking at least right now, 3 weeks to have something sent into him. Mine took 4 because he was on vacation for a week for July the 4th. So I think his regular turnaround time is like 3 weeks. And apparently he gets a lot of emails and questions and stuff, so if I were you, if you're sending something into David, I would send like maybe a little piece of paper with it saying all your contact info and what you want done to it, so that way he doesn't have to go back later and try to figure out what it was you wanted done to it. There were some times it was kind of hard to get a hold of him, or took a little while to get a reply back on Instagram or email, but like everyone says, you know, he's a one-man shop, so he's got a lot of messages to keep track of. I don't know, I personally think he could probably benefit from having somebody kind of assist him with all of that, keeping orders straight and replying to messages, but he did a good job, and he'll make sure that the knife is you know, the way you want it when you get it back, so nothing to worry about there. So I'm going to be sending this off today, and I'm going to take some pictures for Instagram, and if you haven't checked out my Instagram, you can do that. I'll try to have a link in the description. I know I have a link on my channel somewhere. And this jimping is great. I don't know if I said that in the first video. It's really good. But I think that's it. I can't really think of anything else to mention. Just wanted to show this color before I ship it off. It's a great knife for sure. All right, y'all have a good day.